Why does I listen to music sound wrong to native speakers, even though every word in it is correct? Well, it's because one tiny word is missing, and after today, you will never forget that word again. Trust me, you will even start hearing it in your own English. This lesson is for B1 students. First, a quick check from last week. I have seen him yesterday, or I saw him yesterday. Which one is correct? I saw him yesterday, because yesterday is finished. So, simple past. Did you get it wrong? Watch last week's video by clicking the card or the link in the description. Great, so now for the tiny word. Most learners try to memorize which preposition goes with which verb. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to. There's an easier way. In English, many verbs come with their own preposition. And you learn them together as one piece. You do not learn wait. You learn wait for. You do not learn listen. You learn listen to. The preposition is simply part of the verb, kind of like a last name. If you split them, it sounds wrong. So the fix is not a grammar rule you apply, it's a habit. Every time you learn a verb, learn the little word that travels with it. Here are the ones that catch B1 learners most often. Repeat after me to practice. Wait for. I'm waiting for a friend. Exactly. Not waiting, my friend. Listen to. I listen to music. Not listen music. Depend on. That depends on the weather. Not depends of. Look for when you search. Look at when you point your eyes. I'm looking for my keys. Look at this photo. Notice something. In your language, some of these verbs take a different preposition, or none. That is exactly why you translate it wrong. You are borrowing the preposition from your own language. English has its own rules. Now for the opposite, and it catches people that have only watched the first half of this video. Some verbs punish you for adding prepositions. You do not discuss about something. You discuss it. We discussed the plan. You do not phone to someone. You phone someone. I phoned my boss. You do not answer to a question. You answer it. Answer the question. So it goes both ways. Some verbs need their little word and some refuse one. Both are things you learn per verb, not by single rule. Now, 5 sentences. Let's find out how many you actually get right. Most B1 learners will miss 2. Say the whole sentence out loud before I answer. This is the part that actually teaches, so do not skip it. I'm waiting for the bus. Wait for. Every morning I listen to a podcast. Listen to. Can we discuss this tomorrow? Discuss takes no preposition. It depends on the price. Depend on. And the last one, this one mixes in with last week. I phoned my sister yesterday and we talked for an hour. Phone takes no preposition. And yesterday is finished. So, talked. Simple past. How many did you get right? Put your score in the comments. I read all of them. Quick recap. Many English verbs have their own preposition. Learn them as one piece. Wait for. listen to, depend on. And some verbs refuse a preposition. Discuss it, phone them, answer it. For today, take 3 verbs you use often and find a little word next to each one. Say them out loud and write them in the comments under this video. Next week, we talk about say versus tell. 2 verbs that look the same but are not. Subscribe, and the next lesson is here for you on Monday. Thank you for learning English.